Okay, so let's look at the next example, which is GSHS is equal to 10 upon S 1 plus 0.1 S 1 plus 0.01 S. Okay, 0.1 0.01 S. This is the example. This is the contour given, same clockwise type. Omega equal to minus infinity, 0 minus 0 plus infinite plus. Okay, this is the contour S1 S2 S3 S4. So just like before, we'll do first for S1 region. So first I'll write g of j omega h of j omega, which is 10 upon j omega 1 plus 0.1 j omega, then 1 plus 0.01 j omega. From here you can calculate the angle minus 90 degree minus tan inverse 0.1 omega minus tan inverse 0.01 omega, minus 90 minus 0. Tan inverse 0.1 omega minus tan inverse 0.01 omega. Okay, this is the angle. Now for the amplitude the magnitude, split the real and imaginary part. I have not done it, but you can do that, okay, by rationalizing. So you will get minus 1.1 divided by 1 plus 0.1 square omega square into 1 plus 0.01 square omega square. This is the real part, minus j 10 1 minus 0.001 omega square divided by omega 1 plus 0.1 square omega square 1 plus 0.01 square omega square. Okay, this is the imaginary part. This is the j term. This is 10. This is omega. Now calculate the angle and magnitude at omega equal to 0 and omega equal to infinity. So omega equal to 0, angle will be minus 90, this guy will be 0, and magnitude will be minus 1.1 plus j infinite. This guy is infinite because of this omega 0, this term is infinite, and this term will be 0 0, so 1 into 1 1, so minus 1.1. This is g of j omega h of j omega. So you can see it is in negative real direction, just close to 0. 1.1 will be close to 0 only. Okay, so there won't be any far difference. So this is one thing I wanted to show you. And then omega equal to infinity, angle will be minus 270 because minus 90 minus 90 minus 90 minus 270 degree, and g of j omega h of j omega will be 0 plus j 0 0, because this will be infinite, this will be infinite, infinite 0, this is infinite 0. Okay, so g 0 plus j 0, these two are the values at omega equal to 0 and infinite. Plus we will check whether it will cut j omega real axis at minus 180 degree or not. So angle will be minus 180 degree, angle will be minus 180 degree, and you calculate omega pc, you will get 31.62 radians per second. Okay, and if you will calculate the value of g of j omega at this omega, you will get minus 0.091. If you plot this value of omega here, the value of g of j omega h of j omega you will get is minus 0.091. So by the data we have calculated, you might have guessed the polar plot will look something like this. Okay, why it is close? Because it is minus 1.1, j is infinite. Okay, sorry, this should be minus, because of this guy minus, it should be minus. So minus 1.1 infinite minus infinite. Okay, this is g of s h of s, real, imaginary, and this point is omega equal to 31.62, and here more magnitude is 0.091, this. Okay, so and here omega is equal to 0, and here omega is equal to infinite, this is plus 1. So that's how you get S1 region. Okay, now to get S3 region, just take the mirror image, and change the direction, so it will look something like this. Okay, and this is going like this, this is going like this, this is going like this. This is omega plus, so its mirror will be omega infinite minus omega 0 plus equal to 0 minus. Okay, so I'll make it a clean one just to give you a feel. So here you are saying that omega infinite plus and infinite minus are coinciding with each other. So S4 we don't have to worry about. S3 we made by taking mirror. Now we just have to see how S2 will be closed. Means the connection between 0 minus to 0 plus. according to the contour it will come from 0 minus to 0 plus, 0 minus to 0 plus. Either it can come like this or either it can come like this, or it can take multiple rounds as well. So that's what we'll see next. By this we got most of the part is done of Nyquist plot. Next we will see how it will flows in finite circles. Okay, now let's look at how it will connect minus 0 minus and 0 plus, how it will connect. So for that we will calculate the we don't have to calculate anything, just we have to check how many poles are there in the origin. So it has only one pole at the origin, hence only one half circle, infinite half circle will be there, either clockwise or anti-clockwise. But because of the contour, since at S2 region we are going from minus infinity to plus infinity, sorry, minus 90 to plus 90 as S2 region, so the circle will go from plus 90 to minus 90 clockwise. This reason we saw, okay, because of the contour, because it is going like this, circle will and complete like this, okay, clockwise direction, and only one half cycle because one pole at the origin. So this is the complete Nyquist plot for this example. GSHS is equal to 5 s plus 1 s plus 4, sorry, this is the complete example.